Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. Friends, in this video I'll summarize a very interesting story, The Empire of the Ants, written by the famous writer H.G. Wells. The Empire of the Ants is written in 1905 by H.G. Wells, and this story explores the fragility of humanity's dominance on Earth. The story features an important character, that is Captain Guerrillo, a Brazilian officer who has been given a task taking his gunboat, the Benjamin Constant, to assist the residents of Badama, a town which is in the upper Amazon, against the plague of ants. Accompanying him, who is going to accompany him? Holroyd. Holroyd, a Lancashire engineer through whose perspective most of the story unfolds. They encounter a species of large black ants that have evolved advanced intelligence, enabling them to create tools and engage in the organized aggression. Holroyd's reaction to the situation is one of the resignation, questioning. What's the questioning? What else was there to do? As they retreat downstream for further orders. Let's begin the story here. The narrative concludes with Holroyd's return to England, where he resolves to warn authorities about the ants' threat before it is too late. The story first published in the Strand magazine in 1905, which shows H.G. Wells' recurring themes of human vulnerability and the potential rise of the other forms of intelligence. Now, the beginning, a strange mission. Captain Guerrillo, a proud officer in the Brazilian Navy who is sent on a mission. He has to go to a small town called Badama, where there are reports of a dangerous ant problem. So what kind of problem is there? Some ants problem. At first, the captain laughs at this problem. He thinks ants are small and harmless. He doesn't believe that ants could have ever caused any kind of serious trouble. So he cannot believe it. With him on the boat, there's an English engineer whose name is Holroyd, who is very curious about the ants. They also have other crew members, and small gunboat armed with the cannons, with the guns or the cannons. Now, as they travel deeper into the forest by the river, which river? Amazon River, they meet people who are terrified. These people, they talk about huge ants, which are unlike any other ants. These ants are smart, poisonous, work together like soldiers. People say the ants are attacking villages, killing animals, even forcing people to run away from their homes. Strange ants. The captain still doesn't take it seriously, but Holroyd, the engineer, begins to think something is very wrong. He starts thinking something is wrong. Then, soon the gunboat finds an empty ship floating down the river. The ship is called Santa Rosa. What's the ship? What's the name of the ship? Santa Rosa. When the crew boards the ship to check it, they find there were two dead bodies, two men's dead bodies. Their bodies, which are covered with the horrible ant, which have bitten the bodies. The ants seem to be moving in groups, attacking, then running away together as if they were trained. Some ants even seem to be carrying tiny things or wearing the pieces of stuff like armor, as if they are becoming more than just insects. The brave officer, Lieutenant Da Cunha, he was bitten by the ants. Later, he dies because of the ants' poison, which proves how deadly these ants really are. Then Captain Garillu becomes very scared. He orders the crew to burn the Santa Rosa to destroy the ants. He says that it's better, we will burn the ship, will burn this Santa Rosa, so automatically the ants will also be burned. The fire destroyed the ship, but everyone feels uneasy. It's clear that burning one ship will not stop the ants. Holroyd now feels sure these are not normal ants. They are something new, smarter, and more dangerous than anything humans have seen before. Badama, a town lost. Finally, the gunshot reaches Badama, the town they were sent to help. So, which town they are going here? To which town they are going to help people? Badama. But when they arrive at this town, they find the town is completely empty. The people have fled. They have left the town. They left everything behind. So completely isolated town. It has become a deserted place. Captain Gerillu is too afraid to send anyone onto the land. He orders the cannons to be fired at the empty buildings. But this is useless. Because the real enemy, the ants, are not standing in one place. They are moving fast, spreading through the forest like a growing army. Then Holroyd? Holroyd now fully understands the danger. The English engineer Holroyd, he understood what's the danger. These ants are evolving. They are organized. They are smart. They can kill humans very easily. He believes they might one day take over the world. They are now a new force of nature, something that humans cannot fight with just guns or fire. So he has understood. So the story ends with Holroyd. He goes back to England and he wants to warn the world about these ends. But there's a feeling of fear and doubt. Will anyone believe him? And even if they do, can anything stop these army of ants? So this is how the story remains unchecked or incomplete. We don't know what happens to but he is trying to explain to the world. So the story ends here. And what do we understood here? What do we understand here? Humans are not as powerful as they think. Nature still surprise and defeat us. These ends are a symbol of something new, smarter, and more powerful. The story is very warning story. If something in nature changes and becomes stronger, humans may not be able to survive. So this is how I have tried to summarize the story, The Empire of the Ants, written by H.G. Wells. Very interesting story. And for all the other stories, all the other lessons videos, you can have a look in the description box or in the playlist. For that, please do subscribe the channel and wait for the model question paper and the last minute revision video. Thank you so much. Stay in tune with Mukesh English.